Once upon a time, there was a little girl named Little Red Riding Hood who lived with her mother. She lived in a small village on the edge of a vast forest, and she was known for always wearing a bright red hooded cloak that her grandmother had made for her. One day, Little Red Riding Hood's mother asked her to take a basket of food to her sick grandmother who lived in a cottage deep in the forest. Little Red Riding Hood eagerly agreed and set off on her journey. A cunning and sly wolf lived in the forest, who was very dangerous and often ate the people. As she walked through the forest, the wolf saw the little Red Riding Hood, who asked her where she was going. The trusting little girl innocently told the wolf about her errand to visit her grandmother. The wolf, who had a plan to eat both Little Red Riding Hood and her grandmother, suggested that she should take a longer route through the forest, while he took a shortcut to the grandmother's cottage. The unsuspecting Little Red Riding Hood thanked the wolf for his advice and continued on her way. When the wolf arrived at the grandmother's cottage, he tricked her into opening the door by pretending to be Little Red Riding Hood. Once inside, he gobbled up the poor grandmother and lay in wait for Little Red Riding Hood to arrive. When Little Red Riding Hood finally arrived, the wolf disguised himself as her grandmother and convinced the girl to come closer. But Little Red Riding Hood soon realized that something was amiss when she saw the wolf's large teeth and sharp claws. She cried for help. Luckily, a brave woodsman happened to be passing by and heard Little Red Riding Hood's cries for help. He rushed inside the cottage with his axe. He managed to save Little Red Riding Hood and her grandmother by killing the wolf. From that day on, Little Red Riding Hood learned to be more cautious when talking to strangers and always remembered to follow her mother's advice to stay on the main path and avoid the dangers of the forest.